Big news for the Detroit Tigers as they prepare to welcome back an essential piece of their rotation. Casey Mize is set to return this weekend, but first, the team has to navigate through Friday's matchup against the Toronto Blue Jays. I want to know where you're watching from tonight, Tigers fans. Comment below and share your thoughts on this pivotal moment for the team. As we look ahead to what could be a turning point for the Tigers, the excitement around Mize's return is palpable. The young right-hander has been sorely missed, and his presence on the mound could be the spark that ignites this struggling squad. He's slated to take the hill on Saturday, coming off the injured list without needing a rehab start, which speaks volumes about his readiness and the urgency of his return. In a season where the Tigers have faced their fair share of challenges, Mize's comeback could not come at a better time. However, the Tigers must focus on Friday's game first. Manager A.J. Hinch has opted for an opener strategy at Comerica Park, with Brennan Hanifee taking the mound to start the series against the Blue Jays. Hanifee has shown promise this season, yielding just one run in his 8.1 innings pitched, showcasing a solid 4-to-1 strikeout-to-walk ratio. His performance will be crucial, especially as the team leans on Ty Madden to come in as the bulk reliever. Madden has been nothing short of impressive in his outings, allowing only 3 runs over 11 innings while posting a remarkable 12-to-2 strikeout-to-walk ratio. The bullpen is weary, and the Tigers need both Hanifee and Madden to step up and carry the load in what promises to be a taxing game. Transitioning to Saturday, the anticipation builds as Mize prepares to make his return. He was performing at a high level before landing on the injured list with a right adductor strain, boasting a 2.90 ERA and an impressive strikeout rate of 27.4%. His career-best strikeout rate reflects the hard work and perseverance he has put into overcoming previous setbacks, including his Tommy John surgery that disrupted his 2022 and 2023 seasons. Mize's journey has not been straightforward, but his first All-Star appearance in 2025 and a respectable 3.87 ERA last season indicate that he has the potential to be a cornerstone of this rotation. Currently, the Tigers sit at 19-25, languishing in 4th place in the AL Central and 4.5 games behind the Cleveland Guardians. The recent road woes, with a record of 7-19, have been a major setback. Yet, there's a silver lining as they have found some consistency at home with a 12-6 record. The Blue Jays come into town at a crucial moment, presenting an opportunity for the Tigers to shift the momentum in their favor. Hinch has been masterful in maneuvering his pitching staff amidst a barrage of injuries, yet the challenge remains daunting. The return of Mize could be the catalyst the Tigers need to turn their season around. If all goes well, Detroit fans can look forward to a revitalized team pushing to reclaim their standing in the AL Central. As we move on to the next segment, let's keep our eyes on how the Tigers can capitalize on this upcoming series. The stakes are high, and with Mize back in the rotation, there's a renewed hope that the team can find its footing in what has been a tumultuous season. Things are about to get very interesting in the American League Central. As we assess the current landscape, the Cleveland Guardians sit atop the division with a record of 24-21, closely followed by the Chicago White Sox at 22-21. Meanwhile, the Minnesota Twins are struggling a bit at 20-24, while our beloved Detroit Tigers find themselves tied for 4th place with the Kansas City Royals, each with a record of 19-25. It's a competitive division, and while the Guardians and White Sox have been the focus of attention, there's a glimmer of hope for the Tigers that cannot be ignored. The buzz around the Tigers intensified recently with the news that Tarik Skubal, who underwent elbow surgery just over a week ago, is already throwing. John Heyman reported that Skubal is back to playing catch after having a procedure to remove loose bodies from his elbow. This is not just any pitcher. This is the 2-time reigning American League Cy Young Award winner we're discussing. Before his injury, Skubal boasted an impressive 2.70 ERA across 7 starts, and his return could be pivotal for the Tigers as they seek to turn around what has been a challenging season. Currently, the Tigers find themselves 4.5 games out of 1st place in the AL Central, but they're also just 2.5 games behind a wild card spot. The potential for Skubal to return ahead of schedule could elevate this entire division. In fact, if he beats the initial estimates for his recovery, originally set around 2 months, this could significantly impact not only the Tigers' chances, but also the competitive nature of the AL Central as a whole. Baseball is undeniably better when a talent like Skubal is healthy and on the mound. Moreover, it's important to consider Skubal's future as well. There's chatter about him being in line for a historic deal in free agency following the season. If he can return swiftly and perform at his usual elite level, it won't just benefit the Tigers. It could also reshape the landscape for pitchers in the free agency market. The stakes are high, and the implications of his comeback reach far beyond just the season. A player of Skubal's caliber is the kind who can change the trajectory of a team season. He is a game changer, someone who can inspire confidence in the dugout and on the field. As we look ahead, the anticipation builds around his recovery and how quickly he can reintegrate into the team's rotation. The early signs are promising, and as fans, we can't help but feel a surge of hope. But as we ride this wave of optimism, we must remain grounded. The Tigers still face a tough battle ahead, and while Skubal's return is a significant boost, it won't solve all of the team's issues overnight. There are still gaps to be filled, and consistency will be key if the Tigers hope to make a legitimate push for the playoffs. As we await further updates on Skubal's progress, it's crucial to keep our fingers crossed and our spirits high. This division race is tightening, and with Skubal potentially back in the mix sooner than expected, we could see a shift in momentum for the Tigers. Now, let's keep the momentum rolling and see what else is on the horizon for our team.
As we wrap up this thrilling night of baseball, let's dive deep into the pulse of the Detroit Tigers' nail-biting victory over the Toronto Blue Jays. In a game that had more twists than a roller coaster, Spencer Torkelson emerged as the hero, delivering a 2-out RBI single in the ninth that clinched a dramatic 3-2 win. Now, before we dissect this play and what it means for the team moving forward, I want to hear from you. Where are you watching from tonight? Leave a comment with your thoughts on this game and what it might mean for the Tigers season. This victory was a much-needed breath of fresh air for the Tigers, who had been struggling mightily, losing 8 of their last 9 games, including 3 consecutive losses leading up to this matchup. The pressure was on, and the team rose to the occasion, showcasing resilience and determination. Torkelson, with his clutch performance, continues to solidify his place as a cornerstone of this franchise. His opposite field single off Jeff Hoffman not only brought Matt Vierling home, but also served as a reminder that this young player has the potential to be a game changer. Vierling, who reached base on a bloop single and demonstrated smart base running by stealing second, set the stage for Torkelson to shine. This moment was not just about one play. It was about the collective effort of a team that refused to give in. Greene, who's been electric at the plate, extended his hitting streak to 10 games with a crucial RBI double. Greene's ability to consistently reach base, now in a career-high 25 consecutive games, highlights not just his talent, but also his importance to this lineup. His presence in the batting order can shift the momentum, and tonight was no exception. He's quickly becoming the heartbeat of this team, and his contributions cannot be overstated. Dingler also had a solid night, adding 2 hits and scoring a run. His performance is a testament to the depth and potential of this Tigers squad. Meanwhile, Drew Anderson showcased his skills on the mound, delivering 4 innings of scoreless relief, allowing just 1 hit. It's these kinds of performances that can ignite a team and build confidence moving forward. However, the night wasn't without its concerns. The Tigers did face challenges early on, with Toronto scoring 2 runs in the second inning. It was a moment that could have deflated the team, but they responded admirably. Kazuma Okamoto led off with a double, and Andres Jimenez made the Tigers pay with a 2-run double that put the Blue Jays ahead. It was a reminder that while the Tigers showed heart, they still need to tighten up defensively and make better pitches in critical moments. As the game unfolded, Detroit managed to chip away at the Blue Jays' lead. Their first run came in the 3rd inning, thanks to a combination of smart base running and some wild pitches from Yesevich. It was a gritty play that emphasized the importance of capitalizing on every opportunity, a mantra that every good team must embrace. The equalizer came in the 6th, another example of the Tigers' perseverance. Dingler's hustle on an infield single, followed by Greene's timely double, tied the game at 2. This sequence was crucial not only for the scoreboard but also for the team's morale, showing that they could compete and come back from behind against a formidable opponent. As we reflect on this game, it's clear that while the Tigers still have areas to improve, especially in their early game execution and pitching consistency, tonight's performance is a step in the right direction. The journey is long, and the road to contention is fraught with challenges, but victories like this one can spark a fire within the squad. As we close out this segment, let's keep the conversation going. What do you think about the Tigers' chances moving forward? Can they build on this momentum? Make sure to subscribe for more updates and share your thoughts below. This team has the potential to turn the tide, and we'll be right here to bring you every thrilling moment of the season.